So Rohan, I'm gonna have. I need you to give me up the body cam.
Just pat me down.
I had a chat with you guys.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just practicing. My fault.
I got patted down for no reason.
For what?
I don't know.
Shit, pat me down. He said,
He said no thanks.
I know you want a piece of this day.
It's your receding hairline, ma'am.
Take off the hat and your hair looks like mine.
Nah, I got a full head of hair.
Damn, I'm jealous.
Watch
I
them
look
be
good
attached to the hat.
Bro, I'm dead.
Till tomorrow and come back for the actual hiring
There's
event.
little tape. I'm just kidding, Dave.
Well, damn, that sucks.
Sir, I have a question.
Nah, check out how
Go ahead.
old I am.
All right. So, what name
it's
did
on
you
the
tell them when you
license.
went up there?
Damn!
I originally told them that Justin Davidson
let me
was
see.
looking for
look good
a
for
job
me.
here. And then I told
Oh,
him
yeah,
that
very
Jeffrey
put
Davidson
together.
was looking to talk to
Very not
him.
falling apart.
And he has a group
Like,
of
see, like, I
higher
take care of
ups in his
myself.
office right now, and they're all actually,
home.
matter of fact, discussing a
Aw.
situation that occurred
Jeremiah's
recently, I guess,
22.
today. So I don't
Let
really
me-
know.
let me
Jeremiah is
do-
my twin brother.
Let me do my due diligence and let me explain the situation to you, sir. Are you willing to listen to my situation?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So you're supposed
Yo,
to forget
Kelly,
sure.
in
We're on
15
the
minutes
wanted
prior.
posters
So
back
yeah,
there
we
as
get you
well.
caught. So
So
that doesn't mean
I don't know how we got into PD, but we here.
Wait, no. Hold up.
Oh,
So
shit.
here, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Damn.
Okay. So you know when you come out the little smaller ramp, the shorter one that's not so steep, you know that one?
Yes, sir.
All right, you go up, you go out of that ramp
Told you.
and you take a right, okay, and you go up like toward the hill where you go
Dang.
the wrong way up the road.
Why you there? What did y'all do?
It's a
You know where that's at, sir?
long list.
Absolutely.
Did you steal that hat with the
Okay,
wig
so up
attached?
there,
Can you tell your chief to come down here so I can explain?
yeah, because I really would like to explain to the
event,
chief kind of
Hiring you or something, but yeah, I was heading downstairs and I started.
Hey guys, I pulled away over here to get a moment to actually chat, so I didn't have the mic interference. So if you're gonna stand close enough that it's gonna interfere, don't use the mic and just listen.
Yes, sir, RT.
Okay, so basically, like honestly, if you could get the chief my side of the story, because I have body cam footage of the whole incident.
I need to go change this skin.
I haven't submitted it, and I'm not going to, unless like somebody doesn't want to stand up for their actions. But in a sense, basically what happened was, so and Dave could stand up for it.
Hold on just a second. Can you send me that body cam?
I don't really want to get anybody in trouble because I'm honestly trying to like be civil about the situation. Like I had a jail card. I served all 2 hours and 5 minutes of my sentence. And yeah, I did complain. I did bitch. I did like completely 100% because it was a false arrest. So to my explanation here, like if Chief could be here, like that would be very much respected. But if he can't, I mean, I understand. But I would really appreciate it. Like you could stay here and listen because I want you to kind of understand the grip of the situation. But I really would like Chief to be here for the like explanation of the situation.
We're obviously not police. One of the police shot at me earlier, so I did tase and kill him. I mean, but that's just me RPing. Like I'm defending myself. It doesn't mean I'm coming in here doing the something like that. Like I'm just did macros. I'm not a troll. I wouldn't do the macros and all that stuff just to troll. Like I honestly just want to join. I was about to join the army.
I'm not saying you're a troll. I'm not saying you guys are doing anything wrong. If you have evidence that implicates an officer doing wrong, I would really like that. That would help me do my
So
job.
I have evidence of an officer running back into the green zone after being shot at. I'm not gonna say who shot at him, but he would run back. He would come out into the road and shoot, and then he would run back into the green zone when he was being shot back at. Sadly, what happened is a few officers did happen to lose their life. I'm not gonna say who those officers were, but they happened to lose their life. And I had to go change my clothes because some things happened. I got in my other vehicle and I came up around the corner away from the whole shooting incident. I come up around the corner. My brother here was driving the car and I was in the passenger seat. I'm half blind. I can't really see. He pulled up to a red light and he stopped. Okay. And an officer named Deshaun Moe decided he was going to back up about 752 miles, and he threw up a taser macro and hopped out of the car. Mind you, completely different vehicle. He has no description because we're in a vehicle that he cannot see in because the windows are darkly tinted. He comes up to the vehicle. We backed up into the gun store down at the bottom of the big ramp. Okay. He then proceeds to come in there and say, there's a shooting in this area. I need to see your passports. First of all, that is a 175% irrelevant problem to us. He did not want to see us with a gun out. He did not see us shooting at anybody. So he has no valid reason to check our passports in the first place. If he had a valid reason to check my passport, I would have given him said passport. But being he did not have valid reason, I refused the passport 3 times because he continued to ask for it. He then cuffed me while I was still inside the car. Mind you, the door was closed, the window was up. So if you could explain to me how that is not failed RP, because what officer in real life have you seen cuff somebody through a closed door and a closed window? I could probably answer that for you. Probably never. Second of all, he then proceeded to, right after he cuffed me, I requested a supervisor. He then failed to provide me a supervisor. He put a 3.6 charge on me and put me in jail. After he put me in jail, 20 seconds later, approximately, a supervisor times 2 showed up on scene. One of them being Bo Peep, the other one being Clayton. Then comes into the deal. I explain the situation to them. They say, okay, sir, I'm reviewing the body. Bo Peep says, I'm reviewing the body cam right now. I said, okay, no problem. You know, I just want to be let out of jail because it's failed RP. You cannot cuff somebody through a closed window. So then Bo Peep reviews the body cam, obviously, because she told me she was reviewing the body cam. She then proceeds to run up. I'm not trying to interfere with your personal space, but she runs up on Deshaun like this, Deshaun Moe. And I imagine they were either flobby chatting or person out of here because they realized, oh, yeah, that's failed RP. So then they then decide to run out of the room with my supervisor call unfinished. So I slashed help. I said, I need the supervisor back that was just in here. The admin then tells me that the supervisor has logged out and is no longer in
so I can try to get suited. So I have all
again,
my macros. I could
failed
pass the interview.
RP because you cannot just log out in the middle of a supervisor call without explaining the situation as to why or why not you are abandoning that supervisor call. So then another supervisor shows up and says they're going to take care of the situation. Give me just 1 second. I will finish giving an explanation. So then another supervisor shows up, Mr. Rahan, and Mr. Rahan proceeds to say, okay, yes, I'm going to check the rest of